Good morning, Bloodline. This is Raptor with another training video. This is probably one of the first ones that anybody should look at as a new member of our alliance, and so it'll probably be one of the first training videos that we end up posting for everybody. So this is a log on video, the very first things that you should do every day when you log on, every time when you log on. Hopefully you do it multiple times a day. So I'm going to use my farm account for this because I haven't been on it in a while, so I'm sure that there's plenty of stuff to do. Obviously, every time you log on, the first thing you're going to see is this screen from MZ trying to get you to buy something. So obviously close that, and then you've got your bouncy chests over here. Always collect those as soon as you see them. But one of the very first things that everybody should do when they first log on to their account is to check their email. Probably the first thing is to go to their email just so that you can see if there's anything that's pending there, especially things like this, which a lot of people haven't even read yet, but these are notes and comments about things that are coming up. This KVK starts in Sunday morning at 8 a.m. now. They've changed the time of it, but a lot of people don't even know that yet. And some comments from the king about what you should do and how you're to post coordinates of outlanders in our kingdom and so forth. So these are all new emails that are pending there. Liliana put a post out there about new farms and so forth. So always read that stuff first. MD Lover put a gear crafting post out there, and this is very valuable for people who've never crafted before. Always combine all your stuff up to level 6 before you start crafting, because if you don't, you're going to end up with lower grade quality stuff and you're just wasting your materials. So always good to read your emails first. Once you go to your inbox, of course, you can go to your reports. You know that you can click on one of these things, hit this little green button down here, and it'll erase all of them for you at the same time if you want to. Notices that happen to be popping up, if they happen to be there. In my case, I know that these notices are, I've already read them off my main account, so I don't need to read them again. Always go to more, and there's always likely to be a post there from the blog, and so the blog will tell you things like when the KVK starts. So it's pretty important for you to get that down and understand it. Sometimes the spinning circle of death will take a while for it to boot, but so here we are talking about this. Prepare for rally time reduction to burn empires. Kingdom versus Kingdom begins Sunday, January 3rd at 8 a.m. That's a change from yesterday. They were talking about it being Saturday, Pacific Standard Time at 5 p.m. Now it's January 3rd. That's Sunday at 8 a.m. and it goes to January 3rd at 11:59, basically midnight that same Sunday night on Pacific Coast time. So they still have yet to announce which kingdom we're going to be attacking. As soon as they do, the first thing you need to do is go over there, look at that kingdom, and start bookmarking places for attack. So the next thing to check is the Alliance tab, because there's going to be comments there. If there are comments, you take a look at those. And of course, there's always help that needs to be done. So Alliance help should always be clicked as soon as you see that pop up on your screen. Help all your fellows out and get them the help that they need to be able to achieve their crafting goals, and or excuse me, their research goals. So I also have messages that are pending here, and so I'm going to take a look at those and read up in the chat. Read as far up as you can possibly read. Scroll back. It only lets you go 2 pages when you first log on, but read all of this text and then all the way down before you start typing stuff in here, because the information that you may be asking for may have already been stated in there. You're trying to get yourself up. If you just read back, you'll probably see what's there. In fact, right here it says, I'm just working on another training video of posting this online on YouTube. I said that a few minutes ago before I started this particular training video. And now Liliana's asking me to reset everything in AC. I can't do that now from my farm account. I'll have to do that from my main in just a minute as soon as I finish this video. But there's also other messages that are pending out there. Bloodsport's got some notes on it. There's also Bloodline Basic Training that's got some notes on it. That should be read. And Bloodline War Council, but that's not for anybody except the R1s to read. So back to the main. Close all of that out. Once you get back to your main screen, there's a bunch more quests there that still need to be collected. And these are your main quests. So you start off, always remember, just like doing the Alliance City quests, do your own personal quests in the same order. Black first, and then white. Even when you have these auto-completes, always do the black ones first, just like I'm doing here. Then do the white ones, and believe it or not, you will actually end up with more higher grade, higher level quests to do because you do them in order. So black first, as I'm doing here, another black there, another black, another black, then do the whites, and then do the greens, and then blues, purples, and gold. And if you do them in that order every time, you'll find that you'll get more and more of the higher level quests, just like we want you to do in the Alliance City quest. So in addition to those things that all should be kept up to date, go back to the main city, we'll go out to the kingdom map, and we'll go over to the Alliance City and start a quest there. So Alliance City, always click your bouncy chest, collect your reward, and then of course go down to the quests. And of course there's a bunch of blue quests. Oh wow, interestingly, everybody's taken all of them. That's good. There's Valentino with one that has been uncollected. Fa, Spincy Love, Becky, Tedao, Raj, Lily Tigers, Isanya, and Rainmaker all have yet to collect their quests. There's Boromir, Liliana, and Space Foo that are in the middle of their quests. Looking at this, the gift bar resets in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Always look at that number there, and then you look back here and it looks like Space Foo isn't going to finish his for 2 hours and 16 minutes, which means he needs to speed this thing up in order to get it done before the gift bar resets. But in my case right now, the only thing that's left is blue. Ordinarily I wouldn't take those. I would take black first and then white, but since the only thing that's left are rare quests, that's what I'm going to start. And as I always do every time I do a quest like this, is I don't let it sit there for 2 hours and 46 minutes, especially when I only have 1 hour and 49 left to go. So I'm going to speed it up. It doesn't cost a heck of a lot to speed that up. And 46 minutes, I'll just hit another one of these and it'll be done. I'll collect, and now I don't have to sweat this thing until the thing resets again. And we can go back to the main screen, and we are done for today. Thanks, appreciate your time, have a good day.